HarperCollins and Harper Audio present Fall and Rise, The Story of 9/11 by Mitchell Zuckoff. Read by Mitchell Zuckoff and Sean Pratt. This is the author.
A note before we begin. Don't forget to download the accompanying enhancement PDF from your audiobook provider, or go direct to www.harpercollins.com/audio/Fall and Rise. It contains parts of the appendix and will be referred to throughout as the enhancement.
For my children and everyone else's. The ravages of many a forest fire of a bygone age may be read today in the scars left in the tree itself. The exact year that the fire occurred and some idea of its intensity are recorded in the wood, oftentimes grown over with living tissue and hid from the casual observer. Forest pathologist J.S. Boyce, 1921. Introduction. The Darkness of Ignorance. On October 28, 1886, President Grover Cleveland sailed to a teardrop-shaped island in New York Harbor to formally accept France's gift of the Statue of Liberty. Under leaden skies and a veil of mist, the president ended his speech with a tribute to the copper-clad lady's torch and her symbolic power. A stream of light shall pierce the darkness of ignorance and men's oppression until liberty shall enlighten the world. Dignitaries pounded ceremonial last rivets as warship cannons boomed. Across the water in lower Manhattan, revelers erupted in celebration. Cobblestone streets pulsed with braying horses, throbbing drums, and blooming flower carts. Brass bands marched like front-bound soldiers, and children scrambled up lampposts to avoid being trampled. Out-of-towners drawn to the spectacle tilted their heads to gawk at the impossibly tall buildings that loomed over them. Amused by these sky-eyed rubes, an office boy in a high tower felt seized by a raffish idea. He opened a window and tossed out long ribbons of the narrow paper tape that normally recorded the drunkard's walk of stock prices. His pals followed suit. In a moment, the air was white with curling streamers, a reporter for the New York Times observed. Hundreds caught in the meshes of electric wires and made a snowy canopy, and others floated downward and were caught by the crowd. The fun was contagious. Serious men of finance became boys again, pressing against office windows to unspool paper onto the crowd. There was seemingly no end to it, the Times reporter wrote. Every window appeared to be a paper mill spouting out squirming lines of tape. Such was Wall Street's novel celebration. With that, the ticker tape parade was born. During the next 115 years, countless tons of celebratory confetti sailed from high-rise windows onto a stretch of lower Broadway that became known as the Canyon of Heroes. Paper blizzards honored more than 200 explorers and presidents, war heroes and athletes, astronauts and religious figures. Luminaries from Einstein to Earhart, Churchill to Kennedy, Mandela to the Mets. Then came September 11th, 2001. Torn open, aflame, weakening from within, the twin towers of the World Trade Center spewed paper like blood from an arterial wound. Legal documents and employee reviews, pay stubs, birthday cards, takeout menus, timesheets and blueprints, photographs and calendars, crayon drawings and love notes, some in full, some in tatters, some in flames. A single scrap from the South Tower, tossed like a bottled message from a sinking ship, captured the day's horror. In a scrawled hand next to a bloody fingerprint, the note read, 84th floor, West Office, 12 people trapped. After the paper came the people. After the people came the buildings. After the buildings came the wars. The ashes cooled, but not the anguish. For years, New Yorkers couldn't stomach a ticker tape parade, especially so near the hallowed hole renamed Ground Zero. Yet with time, the unthinkable often becomes acceptable.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?